Good morning, Mr. Trump. It's Joe Exotic, and this is day 7 of my video messages in order to see if we can get you to sit down and have a talk with us about 6 very important things that are going on in the animal world here in the United States. Today I'm going to share your spotlight with somebody else that's also a presidential candidate, and that'd be Ohio Governor Kasich. Now I'm going to take one advantage here, and that's use my freedom of speech in this video message, and this strictly goes out to you, Mr. Kasich. You, sir, along with your employees, should be held responsible and criminally felony for animal cruelty and murder. Our pets and our loved ones are no different than a police dog are, and you, sir, took them away from some of the citizens of the state of Ohio and put them in your little animal prison and then killed them after abusing them to the point that they got these bed sores. And you, sir, didn't have these in your possession more than 3 months before you euthanized this lion named Leo. These animals mean as much to us as this job does to you. And I can guarantee you one damn thing, you will not become president of the United States. The citizens of Ohio are outraged how you took their rights away to be able to decide what they want on their property and in their homes. Do you think the American people are stupid enough to elect you president and allow you to be paid off in order to take the entire country's rights away? You see, one thing, I was in the state of Ohio at the Senate hearings and the House of Representative hearings. I testified at both. I was behind closed doors in y'all's meetings, and I know exactly what went on in the state of Ohio. You people had this a law before it ever became a vote, all because of the influential people of Jack Hanna, the Humane Society of the United States, and PETA. Do you honestly think the United States American citizens are going to let a crooked bastard like you become president of this country? I can promise you they won't. Just to let you know, Mr. Kasich, this is our 6 questions that we're asking Donald Trump. Here in America, we have a war in the animal world and the animal rights people in order to take our rights away. And 62.8 million people here in America own pets, and we'd like to know your comments and your concerns about a few issues. Question number 1. How do you feel about 501c3 organizations here in America that are scamming the public for hundreds of millions of dollars to take care of animals, and none of it goes to the animals? 90% of it goes to lobbyists to pass laws to further their agenda. 2, it seems like terrorist is the #1 topic anytime you turn the news on anymore. Are you aware that our own government, the United States Department of Agriculture, declared PETA a #1 domestic terrorist in the United States on November the 30th, 2009, and they're still a nonprofit tax organization here in America? How can you be a terrorist and get a tax break from your own country right here in America? 3, we'd like to know your opinion on how you feel on online bullying, not only of children, but adults, in the name of free speech, in order to bash somebody and ruin their reputation and their good name, only to make money for yourself and get away with it under the Declaration of Free Speech. 4, we'd like to know, how come us Americans that own our own property, own our own houses, and pay taxes on them do not have the right to have our own pets that we choose to have on our property or in our homes? Number 5, do you not think that we Americans have the right to assume the risk of our profession, no different than a cop, a firefighter, an oil rig worker, or anyone else that has the assumption of the risk of their professions? It is our right. And please, if you become president, give us back our right. And number 6, one of the most important, and this kind of touched on your speech at the Oklahoma State Fair about things being made in other countries and taxing them when they come into America. Do you not believe that it should be a right that any product made from the rainforest or an animal's habitat somewhere in the world should be taxed in order to be sold in America, and that tax money go back to helping rebuild the habitat and the rainforest so some of these animals don't become extinct in the futures to come? I'm Joe Exotic, and along with 62.8 million other people, we'd like to know if you have any answers for any of this. and you wouldn't believe the support you would get. But this war on American citizens and their animals has got to come to a stop. Well, you know, John boy, we still live in America, and I still have a right to my opinion. And this is strictly my opinion. But I do think that you know exactly what happened to Terry Thompson in Ohio. He didn't commit suicide. You'll never convince me of that. And you think we want someone running for president that can help possibly cover up a murder and letting all them animals out to be slaughtered in order to push this law for you and your friends? Again, that's strictly my opinion and the opinion of thousands of other people around America, especially in the state of Ohio. And Donald, if you become president again, we want you to open up the biggest investigation behind the murder of Terry Thompson in Zanesville, Ohio. Sorry to take so much of you people's time, but I'm going to add a music video to the end of this message to give you the opinion of what I think exactly happened in Zanesville, Ohio.
It don't take no Sherlock Holmes, just common sense and what you know. Why break a cage when you got the key? We'll blame it all on Terry. You can't believe all you see. You can't believe all you read. I knew the man, I know the drill. There's something wrong in Zanesville. Could this all be about some land? What they want and what he had, and the deputy who sold the gun. Just blame it all on Thompson. You can't believe all you see. You can't believe all you read. I knew the man, I know the drill. There's something wrong in Zanesville. Self-righteous democracy in this wasteland of the free. America, my country. You can't believe all you see. You can't believe all you read. I knew the man, I know the dream. Something wrong